Alright, welcome back to my Let's Play of Arcania. Here we go back where we were last time. We just finished rescuing my friend Lista. Yeah, I think you've given him good cause to continue calling him my friend. That's right, we saved him from a demon who was being obeyed by a bunch of orcs. Yeah, a bunch of weird orcs. I don't know what the deal with that was. So we followed his what do you call it? His trail around here into a cave network. I just want to see if there's anything over here besides what we found. You know, besides the cave itself. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. I wonder where Fesher is. I reckon it's somewhere out there. I reckon so too, pal. But I mean, where? It was pretty remote. Yep, indeedy. Indeedy. Whee! Whee! Yeah, but so we rescued Fester, and he told us about that monastery. And in that monastery should be some monks who are dedicated to Beliar and Enos. Now, it's not certain whether they're... The monks are... All the monks are each individually dedicated to both Enos and Beliar, or whether it's the monastery is dedicated to Enos and Beliar collectively, but each of the monks is either a Enos monk or a Beliar monk. Because how could you be a monk of Enos and a monk of Beliar at the same time? Yeah, it's a good question. Fire and shadow. Flame and shadow. So it's like a bunch of Balrogs. And we saw that dragon skeleton, which is really cool, and that's where we went. So just trying to see if there's anything over here. Last time I was playing this, I was jumping out onto those islands out there. I don't think there's anything out there though, but I have to make sure I can do this right. Can we do it? Can we do it? Whee! Yes, we can. This is terribly risky. Yeah, I think it is kind of risky, pal. I'm sorry. Let's get out of here. Water's acting really weird. Doesn't look very friendly. Alright, let's... Whee! I thought maybe there'd be something out here the first time, but, you know, nope. I don't know why you can go out there, though. Unless there is something, I'm just not seeing it, but... If it's there, I still don't see it. No, I still don't like it. Maybe a taste of the whip will make you like your fate. I still don't like it. That's a line from an old weird movie. What is it called? See, I tried jumping out there last time I was playing, but I don't think you can make it. No. I don't want to try right. Don't want to die right now. Thank you very much. But yeah, that line, maybe a taste of the whip will make you like your fate. And I still don't like it. It's from an old movie called Dr. Otto. It was like, ooh, there it is. I knew I saw something out here. Rune shards, Forgotten Grave. We've gotten 10 out of 30. Yeah, I don't know that we're going to succeed at finding all those. But, you know, we're not doing terribly on them. We've got 1/3 of them. We only got 20 left. 20 left? Yeah. We're doing a little bit better on them Enos statuettes. Yes, we are. Oh, jeez. Wow. And just like that. Ho, ha, he, ha, hoo, ha. I want to go back to the swamp for a bit and see if we can wrap up a few things before we go on. So I think this episode may just be largely, or primarily, mucking about the swamp, trying to find them spider webs. Trying to find the last, what, 2 spider webs? Yeah, we need 2 more spider webs. So we could finish Mama Hookah's quest. I think that, yeah. Oh, and we need to find that. Well, we're gonna find the collar for Gilana. Because as what's his face told us, the librarian, the two of them keep each other, you know, motivated. Seemed like the rain died off for a second, and then came right back. And we can't. But if the two, ooh, is that something? Oh no, I don't think it is. Darn. Wonder if there's any coastal goos out here or something analogous. Ah, see that tide? The tide. It's cool. It's one of those things about. Maybe I said this before. Skyrim. Oh wow, look at it. That's weird. The original sky. Ah, here's one. Forgotten Grave. Oh, we got rune shards, a Varantian Grand Saber, parts of an antique crossbow, and care and restoration of antiques. Knowledge, especially patience, is well worthwhile once the piece is safely stored behind glass. Written by a certain Nejos Krodot. We know who. That's possibly the same Nejos who has swamp fever. Alright. We have 11 out of 30. Cool. And we got some parts of an antique crossbow. A shore slime. Oh, they're all shore slimes. Oh man, this thing's powerful. Uh-oh. Oh, my magic. I forgot to reset my magic. Every time you start, you have to reset your magic for some reason. I don't know why that is, but it's not a very good design choice. But it doesn't matter. It's easy. Fetid meat. And a small pearl, which is apparently just loot. But just loot is obviously sellable. Saleable. Uh-oh, snapperweed. Ruh-roh. Snapperweed. Ah, snapperweed. Oh yeah, so I was just... Yeah, man, I do this too much. Afraid that when I get old, I'm gonna be... I already know what I'm gonna be like. I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna start talking about any number of things and never finish. Over and over and over again. Are you? What are you? It is a shore slime. Sorry, were you asleep? Well, you're asleep forever. Now, washed out to sea. But yeah. Okay, so two things. One, I was saying how in the original Skyrim, if you go to the coast, you'll notice that the ocean doesn't have any tides, and it just acts like a big lake. Like one time, I went to, and it's not quite the same, but I saw, what was it, Lake Ontario there in Canada, which was really impressive. And I'm sure if you've seen other Great Lakes, maybe it's like, okay, yeah, whatevs. But I'd never seen a Great Lake in person. And so I was on the shores of Lake Ontario, and it's truly incredible. Couldn't see, if I remember correctly, I don't think I could see the other side of the lake. But the only real indication that I could see off just casual glance that told me that wasn't the ocean was it didn't have like the tides like the ocean does. And that's what is it, Skyrim's, oh darn, what am I talking, the Skyrim's oceans are like. They just look like giant Great Lakes. However, if you go to the expansion to Solstheim, by that time they had already adjusted that. Oh man, we're surrounded. Die, snapper. Uh-oh. I got something for you. Headshot 2000. Headshot 2000. Uh-oh. Bam! Come on, snapper. You don't belong in this world. The alchemical ingredient in the hopes of becoming quick. Oh yeah, that's right. I read that. Ancient peoples wanted to, get the strength and the speed of the snappers, so they made amulets out of their teeth. But while that was kind of natural philosophers saying, and naturalists, or what do you want to call them, saying that was kind of ludicrous. However, they were not entirely wrong, and that used as an alchemical or ingredient as a compounding agent, it did give certain benefits. All right, more shore slimes taken care of. Shore patrol. And shore slime. Haha. Man, the flies came quick. Anything else here? Oh, what's this? What's this? Looks like something sank into the ground. Was that like an older, like, structure from back in the day? Ruins from an earlier time? Maybe from when that Suncaller shrine was first made? These trees are cool. Yeah, I do wonder what the effect having called out the sun. Is that like a permanent thing? I missed. Come on, pal. There we go. Would calling out the sun like that, is it going to change the climate here? Such that this swamp would eventually turn into something different? Or would it just make it a much warmer swamp? I don't know. Repercussions of actions and it's one of those dumb fat frogs. Fat, dumb but strong, strong but dumb. Ew, it spit on me. Ooh, yikes. That lizard had some bass to it in my headphones. Alright. Ah, dang it. What I was talking about earlier, I was talking about, about liking your fate. And I still don't like it. That was a line from an old movie by Jim Varney, who played, like Ernest. All those Ernest movies. Everyone will tell you, oh, his first movie was Ernest Goes to Camp. And that's completely not correct. His first movie was a weird film called Dr. Otto, which is also my favorite movie that he ever made. Followed up by Ernest Scared Stupid, and then Ernest Goes to Jail, and then all the rest of them descend in various levels of, atrociousness. But yeah, Dr. Otto, and he plays like this mad scientist who was born deformed with a hand growing out of the top of his head. And he was born on the same day in the same town as this very goody two-shoes sort of, I naively love America. I'm not saying you shouldn't love America if that's your country, but this is the sort of, on Christmas Eve with his family, what does he ask to do with his parents on Christmas? This guy, Lance Sterling, he's like, he wants to say the Pledge of Allegiance, because it's Christmas. And it's just, I don't know, he's complete dork. And anyways, and so Dr. Otto is kind of his foil, and so he invented Gloombeam, which is going to destroys erases all the accounts of electronic money, and so that the economy crashes, and the Cincinnati Bank and Trust, since Dr. Otto attacked Ohio first. Cincinnati, of course, the financial capital of Southern Ohio. And so Cincinnati Bank and Trust hires Lance Sterling, since he is America's champion, and and was an old classmate of Dr. Otto's back when they were kids. hires him to stop him, but of course he's a complete idiot. And bumbles around through a bunch of interesting adventures and meets Dr. Otto, who's, you know, transformed himself in various disguises, you know, which of course allows Jim Varney to do various, I don't know, characters that he likes to do, dressing him as different characters. I don't know, Jim Varney was a crazy dude. Great actor though, in his own goofy way. I recommend checking it out. It's a total B movie. It's not like, you know, it's not a AAA production or even a single A production, but it's, I don't know. It seems like there's like an intelligence there that is perhaps not lacking in the other movies, but there's kind of a, what do you call it? There's sort of a satire and, but not just satire, almost like a social commentary. Pretty, it's funny, but it's also kind of biting. But it's also biting without not being funny. Yeah, good stuff. I recommend it. Dr. Otto. And then after that, I recommend, of course, Ernest Scared Stupid, which is one of the funniest Halloween movies ever, and I was actually vaguely intimidated by a couple scenes of it when I was a kid. Which sounds funny. But there you have it. Lizards. You fat frogs. Frog's strong but dumb. Ooh! Spider web. Got it. Found it. Yeah. Let's get him. Headshot 2000. Get the spider web. Now we just need one more. Now this is the hardest part. When you have like 11 and just need one more. Let's actually, instead of just looking for the spider web as such, let's the power of control. Obtain the faulty control tower collar. Now I said that we would talk to Gilana about that, and you see that I accidentally did already, and I don't know, which I didn't get on camera. So Gilana wants you to retrieve a magical collar from the hidden dripstone cave north of the goblin caves that lie west of Tushu. Someone's forbidden experiment with a snapper failed, and the animal fled into the caves, taking the collar with it. Alright. So that means up this way. That's probably that work cave where we found the hat. Which, of course, we retrieved for Voltus. And in retrieving it, he was able to... Muck wasp. Oh, a dead muck wasp. And he was able to retrieve some of her hair out of it, and was able then to make a limited mind control potion to make her leave him alone. And since we helped him out, although we didn't know what we were actually getting into, but since we helped him out, he also made it such that the control spell made it her willing to give us a pass into the upper halls of Tushu, because she was not going to let us in, or at least not without doing a lot of tasks for her, and we could either help either one of them. Basically, they're both not very nice, and they both are trying to get and wreck each other's entire careers. Uh-oh. North of Goblin Caves. I think the Goblin Caves were this way. Uh-oh. Swamp Lily. Blackwater's that way. So maybe it's over here. Yeah, I think it's going to be... Oh, jeez. Ruh-roh. What was that? Something not good. Oh, the lizard. Spit at me, lizard! Embarrass me in front of people? I got a trophy. Arcane Reaper. Woohoo! Ow! Yuck. You mess with the Arcane Reaper? I thought my name was Frost Doom. Well, now you're Arcane Reaper. That's your title, pal, not your name. We don't even know what your name is. Well, I was going to tell that demon lady, and she interrupted me. She called me an it. It dares to interrupt us. Well, you know, she's a demon. Uh-oh. Yeah, how about that? Ow! Darn thing bit me. Yeah, spit on me. Die, lizards. You probably do belong in this world. I'm probably not doing the ecology any favors. But, you know, whatever. I'm sure they'll be fine. Actually, I'm not sure. Hey, what's this green mucky air? Hold your nose, pal. Shadow cap. It's gonna be full of lizards, I bet you. Ah! Got right on. A little slow on the response there. Alright. Anything over here? No, nothing over here. Nothing over her. Or her? Or her. Over there? Over there. Are you finished? Yes, thank you. Sorry. Let us see what there is to see. Yeah, another lizard. Hey! I imagine we'll probably just get this task done. Unless I happen to find that spider web. On the way home. Or back to Tushu, that is. Headshot 2000. We have 38 more bolts of the bolts that we're using. I wonder, we may have to go and buy some more bolts when we get back to town. That's some interesting cave formations. Yeah, those formations are kind of cool. Stalactites up in the ceiling, and stalagmites there on the floor. I remember as a kid, they always would and giant mushrooms. You always learn that? Like stalactite, which has T for top, or C for ceiling, and stalagmite, which has a G for ground. Yeah. Now, one for you. One for you. Oh yeah, level up. And one for you. Oh! Here. Your frost doom is upon you! And we got a level. Got a level. Man. Alright. We're gonna be set on fetid meat. We'll have to get any more fetid meat for a while. Let's level up. And I think we'll put these all into Serenity, which means bam sis, we have Ice Magic all the way leveled up. Overcharge this skill, Stasis, by charging it to the maximum. The overcharge variant of the spell throws an Ice Globe for 129 mana that deals 170 damage and freezes the target for 15 seconds. Making it impervious to all kinds of attacks. So what's the difference between that and this? Crystalline Cage. Freezes the target for 8 seconds. Oh, I guess you can... I guess the difference... Well, one, way more damage. For almost twice as long. And... they'll stay frozen for that time. So you don't have to worry about not hitting them and undoing the effect. Basically, it's good for crowd control. Ice magic is definitely in this game, as it is in a lot of RPGs, crowd control. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. See, it doesn't end prematurely. Now I can just get rid of these guys. Bam, sis! And he is completely locked up. Oh, there it is, back. Huh. Then we can continue the next level to continue leveling up our archery and start putting some more into fire and lightning. Although maybe we should focus more on getting the archery finished, because archery is one of our main sources of damage. I think we're coming up on our target. Ooh, what's that? A ruby deposit. That's cool. Nice. Uh-oh. It's got snapper lizard guards. Oh, jeez, wow. Runaway snapper. No one said you could run away. The magic collar gained. Alright. Poor little snapper. Now watch. I'm sure Gilana's going to use this just for good, or put this to good, either to good use, or maybe she'll just, you know, get rid of it. Because it's an illicit control device. Maybe she'll get, or maybe she'll get, put it on Voltus, but I can't imagine Voltus agreeing to have anything put on him by Gilana. Oh wow, it's raining like crazy out here. So maybe she'll turn it into the authorities and get him kicked out. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh wait, Forgotten Grave. Not too exciting, but you know, what's one more? We got more rune shards. The rune shards which we need for that little mini quest. That collection. The collectathon. Do you guys like collectathons? What do y'all think about collectathons? I mean, sometimes they give you extra stuff to do, but I don't know. They get old sometimes. We're gonna need to go talk to, what's his face? Boron? The merchant? We need Gilana. I didn't go the right way. Aspirant, hello. Don't fall. Apparently the people here will just make fun of you. They won't feel sorry for you if you fall. At least that's Voltus. Voltus might not be the nicest person in the world. Doesn't seem like it anyways. Here we go. Alright, I'm sure nothing bad will happen here. Guardian of the Roots.
Where is the collar?
Here it is.
The collar. Here you are.
Splendid. Here, take your reward. And shut up.
Thanks. Bracers of the Night. Well, let's talk to her again.
My dear, dear friend. There you are.
Yikes. Let's see what horrible thing just happened. I'm sure it's nothing bad happened to Voltus. Voltus, you alright? I didn't inconvenience you at all, did I? I'm sure he's fine.
Worried about Gilana. It'll pass when I'm ready.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's nice of you, pal. You're showing. That's a nice spirit you're showing. All right. Wow. He's definitely not entirely unnefarious. My dear, dear friend. Now, take it. Now, shut up. I don't think she's well. Oh well. We did what we could. We did what we could. Did she say anything else, or is that it? Nope. Guardian of the Roots. Well, whatever. It is what it is. Boron. I need to trade. Need to trade. Need to trade. Okay, let's see. What can we sell? No, don't sell the Fist of Danos. Wallbreaker, Varantian Saber. Let's sell one of those. Let's sell all these Orc Maces. All the Grush Gores. The... Oh, the Chieftain. Oh, let's keep that for a bit. And more Spike Maces, Blunt Knives. Crush Akach. And we'll keep it for now. Varantinian Grand Saber. Wow. Anything here to sell? Ancient Bow. What do we use it? Oh, a composite bow. Yeah, it gives us a little bit of magic power though. Oh, but that ancient bow is way better in terms of just sheer power. But this Blackwater crossbow is awesome. Warbow, we don't need this anymore. No, the ancient bow stomps the warbow. So, alright. Ritual mask. We don't need this anymore. No. So long to your evil helmet there, pal. Storkian leather armor. We don't need this anymore. No. Bamsis. Moon bracers. I don't know. We'll check it out. Wolf bracers. Ring of the High Priest. Probably don't need it, but I don't know. Swamp Shark Talisman. I don't know, but we'll see. Cowl of the Shadow Mage. I think this was actually what's his face's Grandmaster Ningal's. But, you know, whatever. He doesn't need it. We do. Ring of the Mystic, pretty good. Ulu Ring, we'll keep that for now. The Korshan Shield. Yeah, we'll sell that. Snapper Ring. We don't need it. Bracers of the Night. We just got these from Gilana. Arm protection, expertly crafted bracers with motifs that embodied the concepts of night and secrecy. Huh. Take this and then shut up. But we'll have to check those out. Miscellaneous. Anything that we can sell here? Loot. We'll sell... No. 4 of them, yes. Loot, old torch, Anything, who cares? We won't sell those things, I don't know, actually. If they're useful or not. Slay. Paralyzing. Yeah, we'll sell those. You don't need them. I don't need them. Now we need what? We need arrows. No. Crossbow bolts. I didn't sell it, did I? Or is it? No, okay. It's just he has them for sale. Okay, cool. We can't buy... Aw. We can't buy bolts. How many hunting arrows? Oh, we have a decent amount of hunting arrows. Anyway, we only have 30 bolts, though. And we have a lot of arrows. Oh, man. Oh, man. Man. Why don't you have bolts, dude? Alright, well, whatever. We got a bunch of gold. 1,500 gold. That's pretty good. Let's actually also... Alchemical recipe for the Elixir of the Seven Winds. Runs swiftly like the wind. The snapper weed is critical, whereas the other components can be replaced by regional plants if... Okay, we know that one. Secrets of the ore, jewelry, knowledge. But the Grand Master simply smiled. Ore is much more than just glorified steel. Come, I'll show you. Excerpt from Icarius Auspex. Secrets of the ore. Oh, that was the mage who got killed. And now we know. A crafting plan. Eagle Eye Elixir. We learned Elixir of Prowess. Vitalizing tonic for everybody. Looking for lack of ogre leaf, I developed a new recipe based on local ingredients. There is loads of swampweed and lurker claws. And there is loads of swampweed and lurker claws can be. Alright. Muck wasp arrows. Poison of these animals is magic. Easy to form a bond between archer and target. Developed a spell that... This was Voltus Maximus. Alright. And the care and restoration of antiques. Oh, we already read that. This is by Najos. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Now let's see what can we craft. What can we craft? Maybe we can make muck wasp arrows. Let's see. Maybe we should make some of these. They take giant stingers, wild scavenger feathers. Oh yeah. We got a good number of them. We have like 200. That's really cool. Oh, lurker bolts, but we need heavy bolts, but we don't know. I don't have any heavy bolts. Let's see. We have the mage glass sword. I think we already have that. The arcane crossbow. It's actually not that good. What we have now is better. The antique crossbow. That would be good. Ranger's bow. Yeah. Now these are kind of weak, dude. Let's just make the ranger's bow anyways. Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's make a steel ingot. Let's see what... Blade of the Battle Mage. We don't have this, I don't think. This is a two-handed sword. Oh, wow. What do we need? We need 15 steel ingots. Well, how many steel ingots can we make? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Let's make the Blade of the Battle Mage. Bam, sis! Oh, I got a trophy. Weaponsmith. Nice. I think you had to make like 3 or 4 weapons, which isn't that many, really. Alright, cool. Well, here, I think I'm going to call this episode right here. It's going to drag on a little too long, but good job, pal. You found the control collar for Gilana. If that's an accomplishment, I don't know. And we found another spider web and some forgotten graves. And thank you all for joining me on this episode of my playthrough of ArcaniA. Take care, y'all.